This is CWTFB Radio. KASH Charlie MaSheen alongside my right-hand man, Cash No Motherfucking Money.
What's
good,
up,
baby?
African?
Doing,
the blackest African I know, baby.
Fuck, you're right,
That's
nigga.
right.
What's good, dog?
What's
This
up?
is episode 74. Always sponsored by Details Car Audio and Auto Detailing in Kent and Mass, right on Route 138. Run up in there for all your detailing, interior, exterior, car accessories, truck accessories, motorcycle accessories, all of the above, man. My people will hook you up. They can clean, fresh, lace, and all of the above, man. But we back with another episode. What's up, bro?
Of course, we
How
back
you
with
feeling?
another. I'm feeling good, baby.
Yeah?
Today I'm feeling good.
I feel like a lot of energy coming from you.
Yeah,
right now, man.
yeah. I couldn't explain it.
What's been exciting you? Is it that Danny Ainge got fired?
Woo! Now, Danny Ainge, I wouldn't say, look, man, I'm not 100% mad at Danny.
Why?
Because
of 08?
No.
Niggas got one?
Yo, relax.
All right, go ahead.
Relax, bro. You
finish.
barely care for this shit.
I don't care.
Exactly.
I know what he did to Ray. He
He
should have brought Ray Allen back.
Come on, bro.
Should never let Perkins go.
Ray
You
Allen.
know what I'm saying? Fuck all of that.
Nah, I'm skipping
Fuck
past
that
that.
nigga
I'm
Danny
skipping
Ainge.
past that. I'm Euro stepping past
Yeah,
that.
whatever.
So yeah,
What
nah.
else? What you saying?
So Danny brought good shit to the Celtics,
Okay.
bro. But he ended up where the market is now. It's a little tainted. I don't think we could land a free agent. I don't think we were gonna be able to land a free agent with Danny Ainge in the office right there. And
So
now
it's tainted.
yeah.
How?
I think with a lot of people like to bring up Isaiah Thomas.
Okay.
How we treated
think-
Isaiah Thomas. But no. I don't feel bad for what we did to Isaiah Thomas.
Why?
Because it's business, nigga.
Okay. I agree with that.
Like you can't, there's no other way to cut it. Yes, unfortunate events led up to the business move. Yes. But, like, come on, bro. We watch it. Like, it was magic when it happened. But, like,
It was.
he was always at a disadvantage anytime we was on defense.
Yeah, because he's our height.
Exactly.
Right.
And like we don't belong out there.
Bad at all.
Exactly.
It was
So
bad.
therefore
It
it
was
was
bad.
just always weird. So people use that story and now the Kyrie thing, it was weird. And then the team also had a bunch of players who didn't fit right. And so there are gems. We got gems that from Danny. Jason Tatum is going down in the Hall of Fame. I mean, everybody makes it to the Hall of Fame, but nonetheless, Jason Tatum's going to the Hall of Fame, and so is Jaylen Brown.
Don't you think it's
Marcus
too early
Smart?
to say that?
No, I don't.
It's very early.
Nah, I don't.
It's his fourth season.
We're gonna,
It's his fourth season.
but look, Danny brought good things, but I was more excited when I heard that Brad Stevens was going somewhere.
Right.
Because I thought he was just gonna leave.
But now he's Danny Ainge.
Yeah,
How you feel about that?
nigga. What's like? There is no difference. It's
You think so?
Bro, listen, man. Look, man. Danny Ainge and Brad Stevens had a relationship like a nigga was cheating on the test and a nigga was giving him half of the answers. You know what I'm saying?
was giving the answers.
It's like, yo, I'm gonna help you cheat, but I'm only give you 50%. Like, yo,
All right.
you know what I'm
Figure it
saying?
out on your own.
And it wasn't working because he was playing niggas like Daniel Tice.
Okay.
We should have never seen Semi Ojeleye play basketball. Not for nothing. I know he's probably from a really nice country full of black people, and I'm sure they're all wonderful. But we should have never seen
I like what you did there.
we should have never seen Semi Ojeleye playing any type of basketball, nigga.
I don't even know who that is.
So here
I'm
we
gonna
are.
shut the
Here
fuck
we
up.
are with it. Here we are with it. We got Brad now in the front,
Yeah.
and we got a head coaching job that's going to a black man. I said it.
Paul Pierce?
Nah, it's not gonna happen. Nah, man. Boston ain't got enough strip clubs for Paul Pierce, bro.
Not at all,
Nah,
nigga.
they don't got enough strip clubs
Oh,
for Paul
man.
Pierce.
My man Paul's living his best
Nah,
life,
he's
man.
Gucci. Nah, I think Chauncey Billups. Remember
Okay.
Chauncey? Big shot, baby.
Hey,
Yeah, so
shit.
it's possible. So yeah, so that's it. That's it for me. Cause I mean, my C's are out, and LeBron is laying. Your man LeBron is quitting.
He's laying down.
He's laying down on his back, on his, you know what I mean, on his front, whatever they massage when he's in the back and leaving before 5 minutes in the game when all I need is 10 more points for the over. Listen, LeBron, man, they needed
That's
you.
what you needed
just,
for the
just,
over.
Oh,
not
hold
for the
on,
win.
no,
Not for the win.
but
Fuck the
yo,
win.
let's not. Come on, bro.
Okay.
Don't make me go down that
Continue.
whole hole of him being a pro and that's
And being a pussy. All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? That's your
he
man.
doesn't have
that's
he
your
doesn't
man.
have the killer instinct. He doesn't.
Yeah.
All right, and he never has, and he never will. And that shit that he pulled was some bullshit.
yeah,
We
I
can't
don't-
respect that. You can't walk out on your team, man. It's not cool.
What you got, dog?
I don't have anything about sports, as you know. Every week,
Yeah, I know.
week in and week out. I don't got much, man, because I really want to talk to our guests, but I do got two things that I want to touch on.
All right, go ahead.
I am not upset with Jillian Michaels.
Oh my God, really? This is what
I'm not gonna. Yo, look, I don't be sticking up for Saxons on the regular. You know what I'm saying? But
when you do, man, you be picking some fucked up ones, like, bro.
Like what?
All right, say what she did.
All right, so for people who don't know, Jillian Michaels, somebody mentioned something about Lizzo, right? And like
Jillian Michaels is a personal trainer,
right?
Like a world-renowned.
World-renowned. She's a household name.
She's like damn near inspiration to somebody who wants to get fit. You know what I mean? Who wants to? They want to inspire to be like her. You know what I mean?
I didn't know if I had to tell Black America who Jillian Michaels is, my nigga. But
my nigga, there's I know a lot of Black America don't know who Jillian.
Anyway,
Michaels
Jillian Michaels, in a nutshell, she says about Lizzo, why don't we just talk about how great her music is? Why we always talk about how fat she is? At the end of the day, that's not healthy, nigga. Like, she should do something about that.
And she's going to get diabetes.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Black Twitter, Black Instagram, Black online social media trying to attack the lady, the personal trainer.
Yes.
The person who gets people fit for a living.
Because she's not up on C-Dub-TFB talking that shit.
Right.
If Jillian Michaels was sitting right here, come up here. We could fat shame all you want, Jillian. We'll do it with you. I mean, you know,
and this is
in a tasteful way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Not like, you know what I mean? Like, get better. You know what I mean?
So my thing is is it fat shaming?
Fuck you mean?
Is it fat shaming?
Absolutely.
How?
To talk
How
about
is it shaming her though?
Because
she wasn't shaming her,
bro.
She was just making the point that
the obvious
she's
point
not
that
healthy, and y'all niggas keep glorifying the fact that she's not healthy.
Let's
talk about her music.
The obvious point. You think that Lizzo needs to hear from Jillian Michaels that you're not healthy?
Maybe, my nigga. Maybe the fucking fittest motherfucker in America need to tell her that.
Really? You don't think her doctor? Maybe you don't think maybe. You know what I mean?
So all right, so that's my thing. So are we coddling Lizzo? Like, are we like, is it okay? Like, because even when she feeds into the whole I'm fat thing, right? And she makes jokes about eating and things of that nature and shit like that, like, that's like, we're supposed to just be like, all right, well, why is this a gimmick for you? But once we talk about your gimmick, it's a problem. You see what I'm saying? Her music is fire. I like Lizzo's music. I like her shit. It's cool. It's pop, whatever. It's fun. Let's talk about how great her music is. Let's not talk about how fat she is, because that's not something to celebrate. And that's all Jillian Michaels was saying.
It wasn't appropriate at all, bro. For that super fit bitch with, you know what I mean? The bitch got 16,000 packs, nigga, all open down her body talking about she got kids with a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, so, like,
oh,
you know what I mean? Like, she can't, like, Lizzo probably gets, look at her, bro. You got to tell her she's fat?
No.
All right, you think anybody got to tell her?
But it's one thing.
If she talks about it, if Lizzo herself, if she talks about how fat she is, nigga, then let her talk about it. If you walked around saying, yo, I'm a thug ass nigga, and one white dude say, oh, look at this thug ass nigga. What?
Okay. So I'm supposed to be mad at the white nigga?
You about to thug this nigga out.
But why? If thug is what I chose, if that's the life that I chose, nigga, it's thug life, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Fat is what
so
she
like, yo,
chose,
what up, my
nigga.
thug?
Fat soul, nigga.
Right? That's what she chose, right?
Yo,
so
whatever, man.
To be confident
You're
in yourself
bugging.
is cool. I love that. I love that concept. But if you're gonna break it down clinically, be like, yo, fam, this shit probably ain't good for you, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? If somebody's like, yo, Chiz, you drink too much, what am I supposed to say? I'm gonna be like, yo, pass me the dong.
Toast, my nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Right? In that regard, I'm on Lizzo's side.
I hear you.
But
okay.
I'm not gonna be mad at them for saying drinking is unhealthy, because it is. But it's also delicious. Right?
They killed her, though. They dragged Jillian Michaels.
Whatever. Might be rightfully so, but whatever. This is probably one of the last times I'm gonna stick up for a Saxon, my nigga. But either way, what else you got?
Nah, you be sticking up for Donald Trump. I'm never gonna just let that down, but we're gonna skip right past it.
We're not doing this.
You.
We're not doing this. He ain't even the president no more. So let it go.
I know.
Let it go. And
Go
when do I
ahead.
stick up for Donald Trump?
Every time we talk about politics, you bring up Joe Biden.
I hate Joe Biden. That doesn't mean that I'm just gonna talk about Donald Trump and big him up.
But
I haven't mentioned Trump in how long? You mentioning him right now.
All right, what's the next
Fuck
shit
Joe
you
Biden.
got?
You know what I mean? Straight up, nigga. Rugrats.
Oh my!
They're bringing Rugrats back.
Yeah.
In this creepy 3D fucking knockoff Pixar shit that they're doing. It looks fucking creepy as shit. Right? They're doing that.
Nah, they ruined Lion King.
Now
with
that.
Nah,
I liked it. Like the fake live
that
action
shit looked
shit.
like National Geographic,
That
bro.
shit fire, nigga.
None of that shit was
dope,
none of
nigga.
that shit was cuddly. The
I
first
was
Lion
high
King
as
had a
shit
little
when I
bit of
watched
cuddle,
it with the
nigga.
kids.
I couldn't
I
watch
went
that
to-
shit with my daughter.
Why?
Bro, my daughter was like, Bobby, cartoons. She's like, I need more colors, Bobby. Like, Scar was really scarful.
Scar was scary. Yeah.
Nigga,
No,
go
but
ahead.
anyway,
Yeah. Go
They're
ahead.
ruining the classics. Rugrats. Why y'all doing that to Rugrats? Dun 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 dun. Yeah, you know the vibes.
You know what it is?
Right? What is it?
Are you gonna tell them what you know? I don't know the whole things.
What I was getting to.
Oh yeah.
What was it? Phil and Lil's mom?
The twins.
Yeah, the twins' mom.
The dude with the single dad.
Chucky. That's Charles. I mean, that's Chucky's pops.
Chuck is a single dad?
Yeah, his pops. Yeah, I think his mom's died or some shit like that, right? That's some sad shit. Sad part of Rugrats. I mean,
damn.
Shout out my nigga Chucky.
You see how they introduced that shit to us early?
Death is real.
Yeah. So this is what you about to say? This is what I'm saying.
This is a real life situation, right? These things do happen.
Here we go.
So the twins' parents, mom, they're bringing her back as an openly gay single mother, right? And I don't care. Like, I don't mind how people identify how they, whatever they do, what they do. I think you should just leave that out of the children's show. Like, does it matter? Yes, that's a reality for some kids. I'm not gonna front. It's 2021.
Mm-hmm.
We know this.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, it for the kids who's not privy to seeing that in real live action, I think it's weird. I don't know how it's gonna be done, but I think it's just weird. It's a weird angle. I don't know why they had to go that deep. Because the twins always had one mother. Nobody ever fucking questioned it. I didn't question it. You know why? Because my mom was single too, nigga.
Yeah, that's
shit.
That's just bad.
Nobody thought about it as
I think
is Charlie's mom gay? Like what the fuck, nigga?
I guess when you put it like that, yeah. But at the end of the day,
did you think about that as your single parents, like your friend's single mom? Be like, yo, is his mom gay?
Nah, never.
Your mind never went there, right?
Nah,
Why?
never.
Because you was a child.
Yeah, times was different
Right.
when I was a child.
But you were also a child. You weren't thinking that. That wasn't the first thing that your mind goes to. Why does it matter?
But as a child, I would think like, yeah, she got a man. You know what I mean? Like I knew that they would have. You know what I mean? She had a man.
That's how you create people.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, you got that. The pair worked, right?
Yeah. And
so,
I was a horny little nigga, so I was like, ooh, your mom kind of look good. But
so, I just think it's overkill.
Nah,
How you feel about
it softens the blow for me. For me, pause.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yo, but I'm talking about like for the kids. I'm talking about for the kids, like, cause they're gonna run into it, right? Like your kids, like your daughter is gonna be in a school, right? Mm-hmm. Where she may even have a motherfucking teacher who is trying to, identify as which or as such.
Why should the teacher bring it to the classroom? Especially if they're young children. If it's high school, I get it. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But elementary school and middle school, you need to leave that out the classroom because it's irrelevant to what you have to teach them. They don't even be teaching our kids the right shit.
I
like,
think you slacking on this whole information age we on. Like
I don't
we
care,
really
bro.
in a
Like,
time where
when you're in high school and you're trying to figure out who you are, maybe we should talk about, genders and not genders, but like, LGBTQ, I guess, in a sense, because it's like, who cares if she's gay is my point.
Yeah.
Right? She's a single mom. She's raising the kids.
Yeah.
Who are the characters?
The
mom's part in the show is very minuscule.
Oh, I do remember she was
the one with the
workout.
headband.
Yeah. I always thought she was a dyke, though. Yo, now you really just fucked me up. They easily sold it. They foreshadowed this shit the whole time.
Oh, shit. Cash, you gotta chill. You gotta chill.
But dog, you seen Rocco's Modern Life? They did the same thing.
Did they?
They did a movie where they brought back the whole like all the little characters,
right?
And they had one of the characters who was originally a boy wants to be a girl, and he was trying to introduce that to his parents. It was on Netflix, bro. Nickelodeon's on some bullshit.
I think it's a little too much for kids, but
Me too.
that's my piece, right?
Yeah,
I want to get into bringing our guests.
me too. Because we
spent a little too much time
We
on
said
that.
we wasn't gonna do that either.
Yeah, but it's so easy to fucking dive into my nigga, like real shit, dog.
Yeah, no.
But look, today, man, we switched it up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing just rappers. You know what I'm saying? Today we got somebody who's another creative in a different way. He's an athlete. He's a Mass native. He's from Worcester. He's actually a lightweight class boxer, man, out of Worcester. Who I seen his name for the first time last year when he was fighting some guy, I can't pronounce his name.
Nope.
It was an opening fight for the Mike Tyson and what's it called, Roy Jones joint.
Yup.
I seen Worcester, Mass, and I said, yo, this is right in my backyard. Started looking into him. My man's 14-0 and 1 draw. That draw's bullshit. We're going to talk about that.
We're going to talk about that
But he's doing his
bullshit.
fucking thing. He's making a name for himself. I promise you, everybody's going to start talking about this guy sooner than later. Everybody and anybody, put your hands together. Give your undivided attention for my man Jamaine Ortiz. What's good, baby?
Good, champ. What's good, champ?
Good, champ. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely, man.
Word.
Thanks for being here, man. How you feeling?
Appreciate it, man.
I'm feeling good. This dude got me cracking up all day, man.
Yeah, you know,
Most
Cash
I've
is
laughed
wrecked.
in a long time.
Cash is
Yo,
wrecked.
this dude got me laughing.
Nah. We have to loosen up, man. We have to
I'm
get
glad you're
right.
here, man. For real, man. Like, you know, this is what we do though. Like on an everyday, on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
But we here for you, man. Like, tell the people who you are, man. For the people who don't know who Jamaine Ortiz is, man.
well, you know.
Jamaine Ortiz. First off, the name fucked me up. I was like, is he black? Is he Hispanic? Because especially the way your name is spelled, Jamaine Ortiz. I was like, yo. This is a nigga right here. You know
that's what I'm saying.
Right?
When I first see the name, I was like, Jamaine. She didn't even second guess that.
Right.
She was like, nah, you not gonna fuck it up.
Jamaine,
nigga.
So tell us about your background, man. Where you come from?
Well, you know, I was born and raised in Worcester. You
Yeah.
know, I'm Dominican and Puerto Rican descent.
Okay.
That's where my parents is from. And
So
you
no
know,
black.
Nah.
Wow.
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, Hispaniola.
Yeah.
You know, Dominican Republic. There's a lot of
got
you know,
that.
dark
You
skin.
got
You know,
that.
you could pass for a Dominican.
Oh, absolutely.
So
exactly.
all shapes and colors. You know.
Absolutely.
Facts, Crayola.
But you know, I'm out here. I'm a lightweight, youth former world champion,
Okay.
current WBC United States silver lightweight champion,
Okay.
Okay.
number 8 in the U.S.,
Okay.
about 30 in the world.
Wow.
So you know, working my way up to the top.
Like it's nothing. My man said, you know, number 8 in the U.S.
8 in the
You know,
U.S.
that's,
It's whatever.
Yeah.
It's light. It's light work.
Niggas is
It's
fighting
like that-
around the
that- you know,
world,
that-
bro.
that's not the goal. You know, goal is the number 1 spot. So
I hear that.
till
I
we
like
get
that.
there, you
I
know,
like that.
that's
Nah,
when
you getting there, boy.
that's when you know
I like that.
I could get a louder clap. But for now, you know, it's just still working.
Right.
Still working.
So why boxing, man? What, like, you know what I mean? Like, what made you want to do that? Like, you could have went any direction.
Just it really came down to, you know, I started going to the Boys and Girls Club at a young age, like 7 years old, probably 6, 7 years old, and just playing around in there. Always went to the box room, and my coach Carlos Garcia was a mentor, and he really like fathered me in that sense, you know. So a place where I felt safe.
Right.
I really felt safe, you
Yeah.
know, being out in the street or being at home, you know, like you said, single parent, just
Right.
being out on your dolo, like there I felt safe. You know,
Right.
so as a kid, a 7-year-old, you know, I went to my safe haven, and it was a boxing gym.
Right. Because you was knocking niggas the fuck out.
Cause
That too, you know. So
Like,
that too,
so-
you know, I would say, like, people ask me what kept you boxing. I'm like, you know, I started winning. You know, if I was losing, I probably wouldn't have kept doing it. But, you know, I was winning. When you win and getting trophies, like, you know, you keep going at it. So that's where it was at.
That's fair. So it was always sport. It was never like some niggas was like, yo, meet you after school, Ortiz.
Nah, I did fight. I did fight a lot too.
And that shit was like
school.
equalizer for you. You was like,
know,
oh shit, nigga,
yeah.
I'm nice.
Nah,
and you
nah, it
was
wasn't
fucking
even
this
that.
nigga up.
I always felt like, you know, kind of like of a bully sense, you know.
You
a lot
was
of
a
people.
bully.
I would feel like I was never the
Yeah.
one to get bullied. I would
Oh,
say
wow.
like
Yeah,
I
he was
kind of
whooping
like
ass.
started the fights or whatever. Like I
Wow.
like to fight, pick on, you know, not little people, but because I always hung around older people. But
Right.
in that sense, I like to fight.
This nigga said I'm undefeated.
I never fought because I knew how to box. You know, I started fighting like in elementary school. I grew up in the valley in the projects.
And then you boxed because of that.
And then I started boxing after that. My dad seen me. He put me to fight. My dad was one of the tough dudes. He had me fight everybody in the valley, in the projects. He lined each one of them up one by one, had me with the gloves and made me fight each one of them. They had to take turns and I had to fight each one of them.
And you beat all their asses.
I remember, I think there was this girl that beat me up. I don't know if I like this son. This girl, she was,
how do you do that? How you like?
I don't know, man. I thought she was cute. I think it's because she was cute.
Your pops threw you the alley. That's all it was. He's like, yo, son, I know you ain't gonna fight her, but you look.
This one's gonna knock you out. You heard?
Right. She gonna fuck you. She gonna fuck you up, right? She gonna fuck you up, right?
But I always been fighting. Fighting's been in my blood. In the sense of being an aggressive child,
Yeah.
And,
okay. So you're 25 now, right?
Yeah, I feel old.
You're a grown man. You're like, what do you feel like? Like, I know in Massachusetts there's a lot of great fighters that came out of Mass, man. Do you feel like you ever looked up to any fighters out of here?
People ask me that, and to be honest, I never have. Okay. Because at the point, I had Jose Rivera, who's a great friend of mine. Like, I look up to him in the sense of I always go to him to advice and stuff, and he was 3-time world champion. But where I see myself is farther surpassed that, not just being a world champion, but being, the face of the sport, being like pound for pound and really being an icon.
Right.
And I don't just have a goal of just being world champion. To me, that I know that's gonna come. And that's just first base for me.
Talk that talk.
So I have further things. Another person who I looked up to. Not looked up to in the sense, but seen them grow up the ladder was Edwin Rodriguez.
Okay.
He was another one. I remember him.
Where's he from?
Worcester too. Worcester.
Worcester.
Both of them came from my coach. From the Boys and Girls Club, and I just remember him. Teaching me, holding my hand and stuff like that, walking me places. Because remember, I was real young.
Right.
But I just like with Edwin too. I could call him. I get the advice, learn from their mistakes. But I know I'm gonna go to another level. Okay. That's what I'm taking.
That shit was since young, boy. Since young, this nigga had it lined up. Yeah.
So
could have used this nigga in a few brawls.
Right. Yo, Jamaine, where you at? Jamaine, where you at, man? Pull up.
Actually, I used to do that in Florida. I spent some time. I did like a school year out in Florida, and I brought my gloves. That was after I was living here in Worcester, and I used to set those brawls up, have those fights. Have a circle.
Some Kimbo Slice shit.
And we fighting. I used to have those set up in Florida too.
Yeah. Nah, niggas used to walk around with some gloves in the trunk, thinking we could, do some shit. Until nigga really get hurt and niggas be like, all right, yo, what
then
the
you gotta
fuck?
really fight your
man.
mans.
It's like, now you want to take the gloves off. Now it's like going backwards. You know what I mean? So nah, nigga, like watching you, like I like boxing, so like I went back and I wasn't big in your name. I didn't know your name too much until the Roy Jones joint where you fought the kid.
What's his name? His name is
get his name.
Sullivan Sagawa.
Yo,
but I already knew.
I ain't even gonna front, Jamaine. I was rooting for dude.
You thought? Nah.
Just off the strength that he was black. I was watching the fight. I never heard your name.
Nah,
then I seen it was Worcester. And I said, fuck this Sagawa nigga, bro. Like, it's gang, nigga. Let's go, nigga. Like,
in that fight, like, cause then I'll talk about it. But in that fight, your technique was point. And you even to the end of the fight, even to the knockout, like
the technician.
Like he went down to a body shot. Like, you understand, like going down to a body shot in my eyes is way more fierce than getting a headshot knockout.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Cause like that's like a nigga, you could break a nigga nose, you know what I mean? He could just bleed out and it's rushing now. Now he eats your face off. You know what I mean? Right. But you fracture a few ribs, nigga, and now he can't take a deep breath. He's like,
he can't even move around the way he need to move around.
It's like when niggas used to play open chess. You know what I mean? Open chess. Boom.
Why would I not go down?
Yeah, exactly. So your technique in that, I salute you 100%. And then I watched the Adorno fight.
Yeah, the most recent one, man. That was rough.
Yeah, I watched.
How'd you feel about it, actually, before you talk about it? How'd you feel about that fight? That was your first draw.
Yeah, I agreed with the first judge scorecard, 76-74. I thought I won 6 rounds to 2. Right. I think it was pretty clear to everybody those were the scores. But, You know, I wouldn't say I fought my best fight. You know, I kind of fought with him. I ended up fighting instead of boxing.
Right.
You know, as you can see
with
the other fight, you know.
You definitely said that.
I'm usually in and out, you know, move. With this one, I just kept going forward and really just fought. You know, I turned it into fight because I could fight and I could box.
Right.
But, you know, there's some times where you don't need to fight all the time. And in this one, I just kind of stayed fighting.
At what point did you want to take his fucking head off?
Before the fucking fight, I wanted to.
Cause yo,
fight even start, I want to take this dude's head off. You know,
my nigga, you beat his ass, bro. Like not for nothing. Like there was just things that happened in the fight that's why it was a draw. Like if none of like your nose, I'm assuming it got fractured.
Yeah, it was fractured
in like the second round.
Yeah.
Nigga went 8 rounds, bro. Like, so you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga fractured his nose early.
Right.
And then to finish the shit, I was like, all right. And like that was the shit that they, you know what I mean? Because you was leaking.
Yeah.
So this shit just looks like, you know what I mean? Just because a nigga leaking, you know what I mean? They be like, oh, he losing, you know what I mean? But
it doesn't look pretty. You know what I mean? It's a tough visual.
But to think that a nigga fractures his nose in the second round and to
still keep going.
That's
you a dog.
Like,
that's the difference.
Like, you got to expect a nigga to maybe go down because, you know what I mean? Shit's happening.
Because you're going to get hit in your face again, bro. Like, I mean, it's boxing. Like, I mean, it is what it is.
I just think the technique, honestly, in the Adorno fight, and you said it, because I watched the interview, you said it. You know what I mean? Your technique, you was in your head and you was fighting the nigga.
Yeah,
you know
I was fighting. I wasn't the technician, I would say.
Right,
you know?
right. Wow.
And I would definitely say for all my fans out there, it won't happen again. The technician will be back soon.
Okay.
And you guys are gonna see some magical work.
I like that. Because
go.
that nigga's a sucker, bro. Nah, because he had a post interview. He had a post interview where he was like, we wouldn't have changed nothing. Everything we did was good. Like everything we did was good. Like that means that they
thought they really
they thought that everything they did was enough. And he's up here and he knows that I didn't do enough. So he's obviously the better fighter.
We knew that going in.
Yeah. Nah.
How do you calculate who you want to fight,
brother?
What I calculate, to be honest, like I work to be on the top, number 1 position, world champion. So I like, you know, I've been calling, I want to fight with Devin Haney. You know, he got the WBC belt.
Yeah.
I'm ranked in the WBC.
Okay.
I think that's an easy fight to make. And then, you know, Teofimo Lopez, he got them belts.
Okay.
And, you know, that's
so
what I'm going for.
The belts, man.
Yeah, I'm coming for the belts. You know, like they offer me fights. I try to take the toughest fights I can all the time because I don't want to, you know, lag my career. I'm ready to just go straight to the top.
Let's go.
And that's what I'm ready for. That's what I prepare for.
Nigga got some managers, boy.
Yeah, they working.
My nigga, he
working.
was on Tyson and that shit's crazy.
How'd that come to be, man?
You know, just my promoter, you know, they had something cooking up and, you know, got the opportunity.
That's fire, bro.
You know?
You was on the biggest stage of the boxing world that night, man.
Yeah.
Like, nigga showed his
you represented Mass very well, bro. And I salute you for that, man. Like we was really proud. And that goes to show you it's just that hometown proud. Like hometown pride. Like I seen your name. I didn't know who you was. And then I seen Worcester, Mass. And I was like, immediately, nigga, I'm watching the fight. I'm Googling you, nigga, like Jamaine Ortiz, from Worcester. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah. And ever since then, man, started looking into your career, man. And I'm impressed. You know what I mean? We all are. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be here if we weren't, man. So we're in your corner, 100%.
I appreciate that.
100%.
I appreciate that.
Boxing is tough.
Yeah, dog.
It's literally the hardest fucking sport on earth, in my opinion.
And everybody watches it because everybody likes to fight.
Right.
I mean, like in their mind.
Right.
Like,
whether
you know
it be
like,
any type of fight. We all go through fights.
Like, you know what I mean? Like niggas do push-ups. Niggas do push-ups, jump up, and they air box. You know what I mean? They shadow box.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just it's a habit. You know what I mean? You want to whoop a nigga ass.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, it's a different thing when it's actually happening. Like, it's a real deal. Like, I feel like, and I've never been, I've been to like a boxing training where they were like, we're going to simulate boxing where you're throwing punches for 3 minutes.
Right.
And then quick little break and then back at, nigga, I
You was
threw
tired
up.
as fuck. Yeah.
Nigga, I threw up.
It was a wrap.
Round 5, I was hurling, bro.
Yeah, bro, it was done.
And I was throwing heavy punches the first few rounds trying to like, I was trying to show niggas like, I was making sounds like, ha, ha, ha. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, ha, ha, ha. You know what I mean? I'm doing all of that that shit. And then the trainer's like, "Oh, I see you." He was like, "Yeah, I see you." And I know he was hyping me up because he knew I was gonna hurl, nigga.
Yeah.
He was like, "I see you, ha ha." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, And then he was like, "Dang." I was like, "Oh." I was like, "Yo, you see, that shit's a different animal, dog."
Now, it takes a lot of discipline and sacrifice. A lot of sacrifice.
Discipline and sacrifice.
Yeah.
For a boxer, what does that look like? What do you
To
discipline
me,
yourself
a
on?
lot
What
of
do you
times
sacrifice?
you got to sacrifice a lot of time from family, friends. You know, growing up, like I said, I've been boxing since I was 7 years old.
Right.
So you talking about, you know, parties, just going out, doing the shit that other people would be doing, smoking, drinking. Like,
you could eat
you know,
buffets.
that was out the picture. You know,
Right.
when you talk about discipline in that aspect and sacrificing, you know, sometimes when you have a family, you got to sacrifice time with family.
Absolutely.
You know, it's really a full-time job when you get into a full camp.
Right.
It's really a full-time job, you know, plus 40+ hours of just training. It hurts, you know, shit hurts.
What would you do? So something that you sacrifice, right? Because obviously, as a boxer, a trained fighter, your diet's very strict, right? You don't drink,
No.
you don't smoke. Obviously, there's no fucking way.
That's crazy.
What do you miss the most, or is it something that you've never experienced that you don't miss?
I really don't. It's a lifestyle, brother.
Right.
You know, so it's already part of me. My character, the way I walk, the way I talk.
Right.
You know, everything about me it's been ingrained. So I can't say there's something I miss because whatever I got to experience, if I got to experience it, it's gone. Whatever.
Right.
You know,
Right.
there's nothing that I would say that I miss.
Can't miss shit you
Reality,
ain't
you
had,
know.
nigga.
I like the family time. You know, I cherish the family time. Family time is number one for me. Another thing is sacrifice. You know, as a young person, when you have a dream and a goal, you know, you have to sacrifice what can be a potential career, school, a job, whatever it may be, to provide sometimes, you know, what you think might be better for you to chasing this dream that you don't know how far you're going to get. You don't know where you'll be able to make it, but it's really having that belief in yourself to make it. And that's, you know, comes with sacrifice, you know.
That's real.
It's big, man.
You ain't got no kids, right?
I do. I got a 5-year-old.
Oh, you got a 5-year-old. Wow.
You got a girl?
A little girl.
Girl dad.
Nigga, why we girl dads, nigga? He wasn't, so he know the kid movies
awesome.
too, nigking word.
You know what I was gonna say was, okay, you must be really straight laced because you ain't got no kids. You know what I mean? You know, boxers, they be saying they don't be fucking when they training and shit like that. Is that a real thing?
I don't believe that.
Is that a real thing? He's like, fuck that, nigga. We out here, nigga.
I don't believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? I would never do it, you know, personally, like the week of the fight. You know, but prior to that, it's never.
You're not gonna bust enough before the fight type shit.
You know, it's never bothered me. You know, and I've pre-tested it in training, so.
Oh damn!
It was like I'm Gucci.
So that's what's up, man. What's it like having a 5-year-old, man, and doing this, man?
Oh man, it's amazing. She grow fast.
Yeah.
Grow fast. You know, her she's very linguistic in the sense where she talks a lot and she's very verbal.
That's dope. That's
So
dope.
it's definitely, you know, eyeball. She's always surprising me. She be knowing me. I'd be like she really knows what's my favorite foods, what I like, what's my like.
That's
She be
great.
trying to tell me what to do sometimes. You know,
Right.
she know me, so it's like her mind's really elevated.
That's
you
dope.
know?
That's dope. You with her mother?
No.
No? Okay,
no.
so you still out here willing and dealing.
I'm
training,
single,
man. He
Yeah.
training.
Yeah, I'm focused. I'm focused.
He
I'm
training.
focused.
I mean,
Yeah,
working
man.
out.
More power to you, brother, man.
Straight up.
I was a girl dad first. I got a boy now too, but I know what it's like. My daughter's 5, so it's a very fun age, man. Everything is new to them. You know what I'm saying? Everything is exciting, and they're really starting to become in their own, man. So I get it, man. Like you working really hard on your craft, on your career, on your future. Having to spend time away from your little girl, that must be the biggest part, man. But it's all gonna pan out.
Yeah.
It's all gonna pan
He gonna
out,
become champ. You know what I mean? He gonna be champ. Shit's gonna. I mean, but my daughter couldn't handle watching her daddy get punched in the face.
Yeah, she freak out.
She came to a few of my fights.
I was gonna say,
yeah.
Yeah, I think a couple times. Like one time, I think my sister told me she cried.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can
But
imagine.
the other times, you know, she used to, like, when she was young, she used to watch all my fights on YouTube. Like,
Yeah.
she'll be on YouTube and she'll find the fights. And when she was young, like 2, 3, like, she'll watch my fights.
Kids
So.
over here watching Coco Melon. She over here like,
Nah, my daddy, you fuck your
I'm
daddy
over
up.
here Round 7. I'm round 7. Nah.
Nah, I be teaching her, like wrestling moves, you know. I like wrestling, and she's in gymnastics. So
You like wrestling? Like you're into wrestling?
I like grappling. I like BJJ.
Okay, like actual wrestling, not like WWE wrestling.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Actual, like, wrestling and grappling.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like, you know, putting the arsenal is a good workout, you know,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But nah, you
Maybe
would,
a surprise coming, you know.
Nah, for real, you would do the other shit?
I don't
With
know.
the
I can't
feet,
say nothing
nigga?
too early.
Damn, that should be crazy, man.
I mean, you know.
That's a whole different thing.
Oh, speaking of that, like, right?
Oh, there's a
Jake
fight.
Paul
Yeah.
and Mayweather.
Logan Paul and Mayweather.
Logan Paul, whatever. It's
Yeah.
Logan or Jake?
They're brothers.
So
Yeah, but which one's fighting Mayweather?
Logan.
Which one
Logan.
beat up Nate Robinson?
Jake. Yeah.
This one.
No.
So Logan Paul, no.
Ah,
This is
yeah,
a different
fucking
fighter. So Logan Paul's fighting Mayweather.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
At least from Mayweather's perspective, it's business. You know, if you can
Right.
make a couple $100 million, you know, not take a L. Shoot. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck fight.
Do you
And
even
to
think the
me-
fight makes sense?
It's like a circuit
to
act,
me, it
no?
doesn't. To me, that I don't want people. The only thing, there's two sides of it. You know, one side is bringing a whole lot of exposure to boxing. I think
Right.
a whole new audience of YouTubers
Right.
and stuff like that. But at the same time, I don't want people to think like, hey, you could just fight and not get hurt. Like you can really
Right.
get hurt.
Right.
Second, and diminish the fact that boxing ain't a serious thing by just having all these other YouTubers and
clowns.
TikTokers and
Yeah,
clowns
it's
coming
like
in. Like
fucking niggas.
anybody
It's
can
like-
do it.
Yeah, it's like
And
when
I
you-
hate the fact that they're white, my nigga. I hate it, dog. And they always fighting black people, man. One of these motherfuckers need to fucking knock these niggas out, bro. Just
Yeah,
cold,
that
bro.
Paul's
that
fighting
Nate- that
Nate-
UFC
fuck outta
guy.
here, bro.
What's his name? Tyrone.
He's black as well. You see,
He's
this is what I'm
fighting-
saying.
Oh, so he's doing UFC too? So they.
No, he's fighting a UFC fighter in boxing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why would the UFC nigga do that?
It's
he's
all about,
stupid. It's about
it's
money.
about
Oh,
payday.
okay.
So what you think is gonna happen
Nah,
with
that
the Logan
makes
Paul
sense.
and Mayweather fight?
Well, there's no decision,
Right.
There's no decision.
no decision, no judges.
That makes sense.
The referee can stop it
I was looking
if
for the
he
odds on
feels
that
like
shit.
he can. So what I feel like Mayweather's gonna do, he's gonna, move how he does, not get hit, not get hurt. And when he finds the opportunity to land and hurt Logan Paul with a quick combination, the referee's gonna come in and stop the fight.
I believe that. I can see that happening.
But they could only sell it once.
Hmm.
They can only sell it once, man. They wouldn't be if they do that shit. They couldn't sell it again because this shit is a gimmick. Like I almost don't want to watch it, but I've watched almost all of Floyd's fights.
It's the entertainment, you
Yeah,
know.
right.
It's the hype.
Entertainment
It's the entertainment, and that's what we're watching at the end of the day. Not to see skill, but it's to see entertainment, you know.
Right.
I'm still a big.
So you're big on entertainment too?
I like entertainment, like the things that Trilla's doing. Bringing artists out. You know,
Right.
you gotta change the game. You know, we're in a world where we're constantly adapting and going into innovation, and you can't just stick to the same standard
The
and traditional
mundane,
ways.
yeah.
You know, you gotta switch it up. You got younger people who like to see different things. You know.
Can't stay
And,
focused.
So they can't stay focused. So you got to switch it up, give them something else. And, I think bringing entertainment to sport of boxing with artists and stuff like that is very important, just bringing eyes.
I can see that.
Speaking of artists, who you listen to? What's up?
Who I listen to?
Yeah, right. Like rap.
J. Cole, Drake.
Oh,
J. Cole. What do you listen to when you're training?
I don't listen to much music. Sometimes I don't listen to much music. Sometimes I could play some rap. If I'm going on a run,
Right.
I listen to just rap. I got a rap playlist.
Okay, like what? What kind of rap is it? Like just like
Sometimes I like to
popular
listen
shit
to
now?
new music.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have on Apple Music they got that rap
Yeah, it's a
playlist.
playlist. They're always
So
updating it.
It's
Yeah.
always updating it. So
bet.
I like to kind of stay up to date, see what's new,
Here,
the younger,
it's the same sound, my brother.
So
They all sound the same.
But
They all
see
sing
what's
rap.
out there. But mainly, I stick to Drake, J. Cole.
Okay.
I listen to gospel music sometimes.
Okay.
After knocking the nigga out,
I will.
I want to
I'm
thank you,
gonna go
Lord.
pray. I'm gonna pray for that.
I ain't always sell my soul to the devil.
So
When shit got real, I show niggas the metal.
I listen to old school music. I like Jay-Z,
Okay.
Lil Wayne. I listen to my
So you
top
fucking with the
favorite
GOATs.
Yeah, you like the
Yeah.
greats.
You like GOAT rap. What about local rap?
local
Ooh,
rap.
you gonna
Yeah.
stump
from
him.
the city. Okay.
Worcester.
I actually like. There's some good guys from Worcester that
Yeah?
I really like too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. I
Okay.
like. Now you just put me on the
Ah,
spot.
yeah.
Ain't that where Joyner's from? Worcester?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Joyner.
yeah.
Joyner.
Yeah.
Definitely see him.
Oh
My mind's
yeah, he
spun
is
off.
from Worcester,
Yeah.
right? Oh, that should know, but that should be
Joyner's
your
hot.
on the
number one.
rise. Yeah.
Joyner's hot. I like this dude.
Joyner's the
Light of Vuitton.
Nah, Joyner's
Light of a ton. Okay.
Tyree.
Okay.
Ralph Way.
Okay.
I know I'm missing somebody. Oh, Kel's the Chifa.
Okay.
I like him too. You know,
I'm gonna look into these guys, man.
I really think they're good artists. If you haven't listened to them, I think they're good artists.
I haven't heard. I'm gonna tune in. We definitely be tuning in.
So if you on the main stage, you would bring one of these guys out with you, man?
If I had the opportunity, yeah. You know, their music is something like that. I get people try to say, yo, let me walk you out to a song, let me make a song for you. But it's like, I got to bump to the music. You know? I got to feel the music. I'm not just going to be like, just because, you know, I know you, you my homie. You know, I'm not going to walk out to some shit that I don't bump to. You know, I gotta bump to it.
That keeps it real.
These artists, you know, I could definitely bump to their music, and I could definitely see myself walking out with one.
That's fly, Jay. That's fly.
That's fine.
He's like, yeah, yo, nah. You want me to lose?
You want me to walk out to this shit? Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, but it'd be like that. It'd be like that.
I believe it.
I definitely gonna, you know, feel the music.
Yeah, I believe it.
I like that, man. So, as far as your style, man, like how would you describe your style of fighting? Because every boxer has their own, you know, style that they feel into. So what about you?
I would say I got more of a, I think, Cuban, European style.
Okay.
So
why Cuban? Like I'm not a fighter, so I don't know these words. So break that down.
Just the footwork is different.
Okay.
The footwork is different compared to the standard American style.
Okay.
You know, they move a little bit more. You know, it's a little bit more dancing with the fighting.
Okay. This nigga be in the ring like bing, 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 bing.
That's how I describe it. You know, I could box, as you guys can see, and I could fight if I have to. I could bang if I have to. You know, so
hey, yo, this is podcaster from Boston that says he wants to fight me. Yo, you trying to train me, bro? You know what I'm saying? You can train me, dog.
Yo, we can get this live. We can get it on a live stream and pay-per-view and make this bread. You know what I'm saying?
Train me, bro. And if it looks crazy, I just need you to jump in and knock him the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Nah, nigga.
Nah, nigga, I'll be Wood Harris, nigga, and above the rim, nigga, before I call another nigga, nigga. You heard?
He shot a security guard. But yo, back to your boxing, right? So like, I think of Mike Tyson. I think of like his hooks.
Yeah.
Right? I think of like Roy Jones. I think of hooks too, but I think of jabs too.
Yeah.
I think he got a slick jab that was always really punishing.
What Jay
With
got?
you, I think tell me if I'm wrong, but it's the uppercut.
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 Yes.
Yo, cause
from young, I had that uppercut. I like the uppercut. I haven't figured out, like, in the sense my favorite, my best punch, because I'm much of a combination fighter.
Right.
In the sense, I usually punch in combinations. You know, there's some fighters that punch one punch at a time, punch at a time. I punch in combinations, and that's where I land my shots.
So but, you don't even know what land. He be like, nigga, you
landing
with
uppercut.
I'm
planning.
Right.
I'm planning. You know, I'm setting my shots up. But I just think, you know, every shot is timing. My thing is timing. I like to time the shot.
Okay. Nigga really the technician,
I like the time.
Real, man.
I like the timing.
Because
when
you
do a math the
buddy
whole
in
time.
the ribs,
God.
you could see his whole back, his spinal cord jump, nigga.
His soul shattered, nigga.
His spinal cord did the worm, nigga. His spinal cord was like that, nigga. While he was still standing, nigga went down, nigga. That shit was bad, nigga.
What's your dream fight?
Ooh, I don't even think, you know, I mentioned the fighters I like to fight now, but dream fight, shit.
If you had the opportunity to fight anybody, here or not here, I mean, dead or alive, any boxer in the history of boxing.
Oh, wow.
Who would you want to fight?
Damn, you gonna bring a nigga from the dead to fight him?
This is fantasy, baby.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to think of somebody
rest in peace, nigga.
Wake up. Wake up so I can fuck you up some more.
The fights that I do see them happening. You know, like I would really like to fight Lomachenko.
Okay.
You know, I really think that would be a great fight.
That'd be great.
But I see those fights happening. It's not like, to me, it's like a dream fight, because those fights are reality.
Right.
Yeah.
Those fights will happen in due time.
They in your schedule, my brother.
You know, they in the schedule, you know. I got it locked in. Shoot, I can't really say, you know. I think Roberto Duran.
Oh, no mas.
Hands of stone.
Hey.
I really like Roberto
Mr.
Duran.
No mas.
That's just crazy.
I like that. I can see that.
That's crazy.
I can see that. That would actually be tough for you, bro.
Yeah.
And like, if you look at like Roberto Duran, like before, you know, he went out crazy. You know what I mean? His career was illustrious. Like it was dope. Like
I mean,
he had some hard hitting
he
punches
didn't
for
really
his
just-
class.
Him, Sugar Ray.
Yeah.
You know, that would be two good fights. I think. You know.
damn, yeah.
It's
I
all
mean,
about legacy. You know, I chase
What's Sugar
legacy.
Ray?
Huh? Sugar
Leonard.
Ray Leonard.
Okay.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
yeah, the one that no mas, the one that
Right.
caused
Okay.
that.
Oh yeah, duh.
But fucking damn, had some shit too. Oh, I got an off top. Back to you real quick. Would you ever let your daughter box? If
She wanted to.
Some
what?
Layla Ali shit.
If she wanted to, you know, I'm a person. You know, I'm not gonna force anything. But if she wants to, that's on them. You
That's
know.
her
You
life,
said
man.
7, and she's 5.
Yeah.
So it could be she could be.
I see it being more like a gymnast. You know, I know she has the passion for
yeah.
gymnastics.
He's like, brother, don't worry, I got this good.
You know, I try putting the mitts on her. You know, sometimes she doesn't seem like she's too into it, but
Yeah,
then
yeah,
sometimes the other time she is. But
Like, what if you take her to the park one day and she just hooks off on some little chick, and you're like, hey, that might be it right there. Fuck this gymnast shit.
Girl loses all her baby teeth.
I don't know.
Oh.
Only time will tell. I don't know. Only time will tell.
That'd be a tough pill to swallow, man. Watching my baby girl box. You would let your baby girl box?
If she's winning, who cares?
What?
If she's winning, exactly. You know,
Yo.
if she's not winning, that's a different
First
story.
loss, we're like, yo, this is stupid. Why do you
Pull
want
the
to
plug
box?
on this.
Fucking dumb. You're pretty.
You see Roy Jones after that fight?
Yeah.
Yo, question, yo. So was that when you fought Buddy? Was y'all know? Was it Roy Jones and all that wasn't on in the same spot? Was it? It was on the same.
Yeah,
spot?
it was the same building.
So you got to watch that fight? Like
Yeah.
the- oh shit.
Yeah.
How did it
well,
look?
we
them
was in
two
the
old
back
niggas,
because
bro?
because it was during COVID.
Oh,
you know,
okay,
it was
okay.
strict, so we couldn't. That had
Yeah, there was
fans,
nobody
no
there. You
audience.
remember?
But I was back in the locker room, and I was able to see it on TV.
Oh, all right.
What was that like, fighting with no audience?
To me, it was normal.
Yeah.
You know, it was like I'm in the gym sparring.
Right.
You know, so I
Right.
treated it like a sparring session.
Okay.
Sparring session. There ain't really nobody there. Just the coaches, a couple fighters.
Right.
In your
Simple.
food.
Right.
person in front of me.
Food, aka your opponent.
And that's it, you know. So it wasn't hard. This one, I think this is the time when I fought on this last card on ESPN. It was probably the most fans I
Yeah.
think I've had.
Kissing Me, Florida, right?
Yeah,
That's what y'all was
yeah,
at?
and it was definitely loud.
That's where the nigga's from, right?
Nah, he's from PA.
But he had mad, yo.
Yeah, because you know he's Puerto Rican over there. It's like mini Puerto Rico out there in Kissimmee.
They
So
called him the A card, like the A side. Like I
Yeah.
guess it's like an A and B side.
Right.
yeah,
Do you like being the underdog?
it don't matter to me. You know,
Yeah.
I think that's why I kind of fought the way I did, was because as being like the B side and being the underdog, I felt like I had to prove something and win every second of the round. You know, every second of the fight, and I think that's what played a role into me fighting the way I did.
Right.
But you know, we learn, make adjustments, and be back better.
All right. I like that.
You know, after the fights when y'all niggas touch up and y'all look like y'all be embracing for mad long, y'all ever be telling y'all, I'm gonna fuck you up next time, nigga? I be thinking that shit like
in the clinch during the round, or
nah,
after
like
the fight?
after,
After
like
the
after
fight.
the fight's all over, the winner's
Okay.
declared, and then y'all niggas go to, you know what I mean, or whatever before the winner's declared.
Dude,
or
the
whatever.
opponent said, "Yo, he wasn't gonna fight me again. You know, unless if it was like world titles and a lot of money." He said he wasn't.
Oh wow.
You know, he was
he's
real
scared.
humble after the fight.
Oh, that's
humble
real.
after-
That's real.
You know, internet is something else. You know, he told me it's the media. The media, he plays his good role on that, on the media. But in person, he was humble, and you know, he didn't want to fight again.
Okay.
That's,
Okay. He didn't
that's
want those
real.
hands.
That's what I'm saying. That's what he said. He was like, yo, bro.
He was like, yo,
He was
look,
like, I don't care however they call it. I don't want to do that.
He's like, I'm good with a draw. You good with a draw? We ain't doing this shit again. I'm straight. You ain't never said no wild shit to a nigga? Like, even if, you know what I mean, just to fuck with him, like, you grab me like, yo, that's why I fucked your bitch before the fight, nigga.
Nah, I never been
No
that
Tupac
type.
shit?
I never been that type.
That shit
But maybe
talker.
you know, maybe I never been the shit talker.
Nah.
No, I have to have a hype man to do the shit talking. A lot of these
Okay.
fighters got the hype man to do the
Okay.
shit talking. Usually
Nigga.
they daddies doing all the shit talking.
He said, call me.
Brother, I got you. I'm not gonna heckle you, but yo, I got you, my nigga. Listen,
talk shit all day.
my nigga, I get a soapbox, I stand on that shit. I carry that shit everywhere I go. Excuse me. Jump up. My man, Jamaine, nigga, yo, don't get me
My
going.
main man,
Yo,
Mano,
don't
nigga, you
get me
heard?
going. Yo,
Nah.
cause I can, like, boxing, like, it's just such a, it's a sport where it's like I would feel like I'm talking shit every punch.
I feel like you have to, right?
Right? Yeah. So that's that discipline, man. And
so I asked you earlier, at what point did you feel like you wanted to take your opponent's head off? You said I felt like that from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Is that just because they're your opponent, or is it like something that you conjure up within yourself? Just like, I have to like want to fuck this nigga up.
No, I don't have to want to. You know, I'm a fighter.
Right.
I'm a fighter. So when I'm training, you know, it's a life or death in there sometimes, you know. And, you know, they trying to hurt you real bad.
Right.
So I'm going in there with the intention that I'm going to hurt you.
Right.
You know, I'm going to train that way. I'm going to fight that way.
Say you fighting somebody, right? You know, y'all are the two biggest niggas in the world, whatever. He just happens to be from Worcester too. And then you run into the nigga at Walmart. What are you doing?
getting baby clothes, because that's where we all buy baby clothes.
You know, to be honest, since it's the media, and the media is what, you know, hype shit up and gives you the payday. I'll have my cameraman Dre pull out the phone, you know, start talking some shit, you know.
Yo, because that's what it is.
You're not jumping off the clothes rack and just like,
you can't physically, you know, swing. You could get in trouble for that.
Oh, really? Mike Tyson didn't give a fuck, I heard.
Nah, but I heard he fucked up the bag. I heard, so like you can't be out there. You can't be out there jabbing niggas just cause.
No, you gotta you're a professional athlete. You know, you gotta treat yourself as such. You know, there's a time you get paid for what you do. So when I'm swinging my hands, you better pay me.
Right.
You know, I ain't gonna swing my hands for a case or to get in trouble. I'm getting paid to throw these hands.
That's fair.
You know,
I was about to say,
I could talk my shit. I could run my mouth if I want to. You know, hype it up, get him upset, make him want to take the fight, whatever. Like you said, get into the opponent's head if you have to. But if I don't like you, I don't like you.
Right. That's real.
That's fucking loud.
You know, but in boxing, I would say it's a very sportsmanship thing. You know, before the fight, you guys can be sportsmen. Like there's sparring partners that end up fighting, friends that end up fighting, and after the fight, you know, you hug and it's respect. Right. You know, it's something that you get paid for. It's a fight. You know, it's not something where I don't like him. Blah 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 blah. Now there can be real tension if somebody be like, "Look, yo, I just fucked your bitch," like really trying to get doing some disrespectful shit that's out of character. Then you have a reason not to like him. But if it's nothing like that, you know, it's sportsmanship before the fight, sportsmanship after. But then in between, if you need, you know, to get a bigger payday, you got to hype up the fight. It's entertainment at the end of the day. People like drama.
Of course.
Like Triple G says, it's a drama show. It's a big drama show.
That's very true.
The reality of fighting is that you could kill a man in the ring.
Yeah.
Now, if you kill a man in the ring, it's nothing happens because that's a part of the fight.
Wasn't murder, my nigga. He lost.
Right. That's heavy to hold. Like, do you feel like you'd be alright if that happened? Like,
it's very rare, but it's been happening.
Right.
It's been coming more to light recently, like in the past 2 years. But it's been a handful, maybe 2 handfuls of fighters that passed away in the ring.
Right.
I don't think of it too much, to be honest, because it's a rare occasion. But that's why the referees and the sports, you know, they're very conscious of when you're getting hit behind the head.
Right.
Because that can cause a lot of trauma and can lead to, you know, bleeding in the brain and things like that. So we try to protect ourselves very much like that.
Okay.
That makes sense. Conor McGregor was trying to do that ape shit to Floyd when he was getting beat up.
What that dude Wilder, when he said, didn't he say some shit about like,
oh yeah,
it's legal for me to kill a man in the ring, so if I do it, so be it.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
I mean, nigga,
he kill you. He kill you.
It's a sport of boxing, my nigga. It's 1-on-1. It's not like I mean,
but boxing ain't everything. It's not the end goal for you though, right? Because I see you in property, right? Like you own some property.
I do real estate. I work with an investment group. You know, I'm into investing in, you know, securities. I do a little bit of that trading with crypto and stuff like that.
So you a smart dude, man. You're not just out here fighting just because that's how fighting is all I know. Like you ain't one of them niggas. Like, yeah, I mean,
I'm in the sense diverse. You know, I have other passions. I have other things that I like to do, and you know, I try to use my brain. You know, I don't just try to. I used to be in the car. I used to be. Oh, I'm still am, but I haven't been working. You know, in the union, carpenters union, and I just decided, you know, got to start making money with my brain instead of making money with my hands all the time, you know, slinging hammers and lifting up sheetrock and stuff. So I switched it up a little bit.
Yeah. So you got some property out of the country, right?
I got property out the country. I got property here in Mass.
Okay.
I work with my investment group. We do some fix and flips.
Okay.
Working with some other contractors and builders to do big development projects.
Right.
So I try to stay diverse and
That's
working
dope.
and networking and
That's dope.
make
Not
things happen.
lacking, not
Make things
lacking.
happen.
Latinos are on the rise, man. They doing some ill shit right now, especially with the real estate too, man. I've been seeing, a lot of my Dominican, Puerto Rican friends, man. They doing their thing with that, man. So that's dope. I like to see that because some people put all their eggs into one basket, and then sometimes boxing doesn't pan out. But at least you have a strong cushion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I said, we're rooting for you. We
yeah,
want it to
boy.
work, man. Like I get excited about hearing your name in those talks now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, what's next for you, man? Like, what do you feel is next for Jamaine Ortiz?
I think I'm gonna fight in September.
Okay.
Nothing's concrete.
Okay.
I do think it'll be another big card.
Right. Like that.
I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing right now, but soon enough, hopefully I'll be able to get some detailed information and release it to the public.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully you're on that A side,
What's the
boy.
smallest bag you'll take right now?
Oh, damn.
That's undisclosed. Boxing goes up and down.
Okay.
Boxing goes up and down.
Y'all can't talk about that. Y'all can't talk.
I ain't
about
gonna talk about that. I ain't gonna talk about the bag. I ain't gonna talk about the bag.
Purse.
But that's a part of the entertainment. Niggas want to see
Yeah.
the purse.
I just want to see the bag. I'm
Hey.
not the one, holding the money to my
You know what I
ear.
mean?
Not
you
yet,
know?
You know
baby.
what I'm saying?
It's different.
You don't have like 8 chains on when you go to
I
this
don't do
grocery
that.
store.
I'm not that type. Like I
Yeah.
said, I like to invest.
Right.
Yeah, don't go
I
Adrian
invest.
Broner on niggas, bro.
Nah. I like to, when that time can come where I could throw money, I
Right.
can, whatever. But it's just not in my personality. I like to be smart with the money. I want to make sure I got a cushion for retirement. My daughter, put her through good schools.
Right.
Whatever I got to do, take care of priority. I don't want to ever have to go back to rely on a work
Right.
or a job.
Right.
So I make sure, not spending money, not to
Frivolously.
spend money
Yeah.
on things that ain't gonna bring me a bag.
Okay.
Bring
I
me
like
back
that.
a bag.
This
So
nigga Jermaine is representing.
I focus on that
He's
first.
disciplined in and out of the ring.
nigga.
You heard?
It's sharp.
I like that. I
Gotta
like
be
that.
smart,
I like that.
Sometimes it's difficult because in this industry, it's entertainment,
Right.
and you're on media.
Right.
We're
Yeah.
on media right now, and it's very easy to get more attention. with some chains on,
Right.
whatever, pa. And it's good
Uh-huh.
media tactic, but at the end of the day, I'm true to myself, to my
Right.
morals. And that's what I stick to.
If it ain't you, it ain't you, man. Like, look at Tim Duncan. You gonna take anything away from Tim Duncan? How many rings Tim Duncan got?
Take away the backboard. Tim Duncan ain't shit. But, I mean, yes, nigga, yes,
Look,
yes.
That nigga didn't give a fuck about how he dressed.
No,
his
he
whole
didn't.
career.
No, he really
The
didn't.
nigga had the 40, like the big joints.
Yeah,
The-
he wore big pants
He
till
had-
2020,
He
bro.
had a fresh pair of Jordache until 2020, my nigga. I ain't seen Jordache jeans since I was a child.
Nigga wore the slippers with the 3 straps,
Word.
the toe,
Right.
and the my
from
nigga,
Payless. You know what I mean? He didn't give a fuck.
killing shit.
But for you, it's just not more about your image. It's more about your legacy and how you build.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's
a
why
legacy,
it's
but then it's a
synonymous.
combination. Me as a young person, and like I mentioned earlier, going to innovation.
Right.
Sometimes I gotta be innovative with myself. So it's like having a company, and you want to stick to company morals and company traditions. Sometimes that could lead you out of business.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
So me as an
That's what
athlete,
you
I
got.
have to understand that as much as I'm with my morals, like I mentioned, I have to be innovative in some way.
Right. Right.
So I have to adapt.
Right. I like that.
So I'm working on that, and there's things where I'm open to because I gotta adapt. I
Right.
want to be the face of boxing. There's certain things you gotta do. One person like who I like is Canelo. Canelo, he's not really much of the talker. He's a humble dude, but his hands do all the talking.
Right.
But he's been marketed well enough to be the face of boxing.
Right.
And he learned from every fight.
He does it. He gets better with every fight.
That Floyd loss.
And
Who's that kid from Rhode Island that was talking shit to him over there? Andrade?
Andre, Demetrius Andre, Boo Boo.
Yeah, he was coming for Canelo the other day at a
Yeah.
press conference. Or some shit.
Niggas can't come for Canelo, bro.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid.
Niggas
I don't know
can't
how you
come
would do
for
that.
Canelo, bro. Canelo, I think he got 1 L.
Yeah.
Right,
I
that
don't-
1 L.
Yeah. You guys know Andre Ward, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andre Ward. I like to use him as an example that he was one of the greatest fighters.
Mm-hmm.
He's a GOAT. Hasn't lost since he was 12. Last male Olympic gold medalist. But his name and recognition didn't come to like the end of his career
Right.
when he was fighting Kovalev, his
Right.
biggest paydays. And that's where you will see the consequence. At least I noticed and how I learned from other fighters is not being innovative and being in the media and having that entertainment side of you.
Right.
Like you say, just being that Tim Duncan. You could win,
right?
But you want to be the GOAT in everybody's eyes, just not on a statistics side.
Right.
So it comes with innovation, you know, and that's what we're working on. So
I like that.
Balance that
So
out.
weight class. You gonna jump up maybe?
I'm gonna get the strap at 135.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go up to 140.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
And we'll work from there.
All right.
That's what y'all call it now. The strap.
The strap.
Get the
I
strap.
like that
I like
shit.
that.
You know we like hit the button for that
the
shit. Get the strap, nigga. That's our shit. We don't box, we shoot.
You gotta
Edit that out.
You gotta chip. So, yo, you got anything else before we bring this in for Orlando, man?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah,
You ain't got
man.
nothing
Champ,
else?
man. I'm
Yo.
saluting you, brother, and I know you
appreciate that.
I know you gonna get the bitch. I know you gonna get the strap, nigga.
Okay.
I know you gonna get the strap, nigga. I know you gonna get them all, boy. I'm watching.
Last question.
Oh, you got a question?
Last question. What do you do for fun, bro?
I
You're
like
25 years old,
I
man.
like
You like strip clubs?
Nah,
Nah.
entertaining.
Okay.
Definitely entertaining.
Okay.
Ain't no treadmills in the strip club.
But you know, I try to stay away from danger. I look at as the woman there as a danger zone. You
Okay.
know.
Ooh.
Okay.
Me too, bro.
We've seen what happened to Drake. We don't want nothing like that.
Hey.
happening here, you know what I'm
Straight
saying?
up.
I don't know, but I like horseback riding.
Okay.
I like going to the range.
Okay.
I like playing
Like
basketball.
gun range?
Yeah.
Okay. All
I
right.
like playing basketball.
Golf range? No. Gun
No,
range?
no.
Yes.
You know what? I actually swung a driver for the first time last week.
Okay. Okay.
I swung a
And you
driver
pulled the
for the
muscle.
first time.
No
I
technique.
didn't. I
No
didn't.
technician.
No, I hit it. No, I hit it. I hit it far.
All right.
Okay.
It went. I was surprised, and you know that my friends was telling me, you hit it, you swing it once, you're gonna want to do it again. So I might pick up some golf.
Okay.
You know,
All right,
I might try that.
Yeah.
I like hiking. I like going to the mountains.
Okay.
What I say?
That's real.
This nigga's a whole
Yeah,
man.
a whole boxer, nigga.
He's a whole.
Nah, you know.
When he says hiking, he's running up the mountain. Like when we think of hiking, we think of like sightseeing, picking up some shit. This nigga's running through that bitch.
Niggas is over here climbing, and you see this nigga just swinging. Nigga like, got this. Excuse me, y'all niggas gonna use this? I'm out. Right now, but that's dope, man. That's dope, man.
That's a good question. You know, I'm trying to explore that a little bit more. You know.
Right.
But you know.
Okay.
Because you ain't gonna lose the boxing focus. So
No, I can't. You know, I try to stay focused. You know, my mama be trying to say I'm too boring sometimes, but
Your mom says that?
I wish I had my mama's energy. My mom got energy. My mom.
Your mom's Dominican.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's live.
Yeah.
My wife's
She's like, Papi, what happened? Like, you know, you're so boring.
I said you just gotta fight, go to sleep. That's it. That's it. You just gotta go to sleep.
Pásame la juca, nigga. Like,
You need some Vicks,
No.
oh shit.
I think I'm obsessed with the thing of growth.
Yeah.
So I do anything that brings growth in me. You know, I think I'm obsessed with that. So
like
That's a good obsession.
You
nigga.
know,
yeah, nigga.
having fun, you gotta have fun, but you know, like I said, my entertainment is different. My entertainment, you know, is like countryside, you know, horseback riding,
Right.
hiking,
What made
things
you
like
get in
that.
that?
I always loved horses. You know?
Okay.
Since a young kid, I always
Yeah.
loved horses. In Puerto Rico,
Okay.
Dominican Republic, just
yeah,
seeing them horses,
okay.
seeing them farms. My mother, she loves horses as well,
Okay.
and I don't know.
I was talking to a rich guy.
I'm gonna have a couple horses one day. So
I was talking to this rich guy the other day, and he was like, don't let your daughter get, too fond with riding horses. I'm looking at this nigga like, don't worry, that will never happen. nigga.
that.
He's like, it's an expensive hobby. I said, nigga, look, no, it will never be for me.
Talk to the wrong nigga.
Yo, but Jamaine, man, what you want to end off with, man? Anything you want to tell the people? You want to let the people hold
man.
before they see you fuck somebody up in September? That's
right.
You know?
just follow me on Instagram.
Oh,
subscribe to my YouTube channel. Any content y'all want to see,
Yeah.
let me know. Throw it in the comments.
Yeah.
Hit the DMs. And I appreciate you guys for having me again.
Absolutely.
Massachusetts, New England.
Yeah.
I appreciate your support. I get a tremendous support from my peoples. I love y'all, and I'll see you guys in September.
That's right.
You know that. You know that. We just had Jamaine Ortiz, man. He's the champ, man. He's the fucking champ. Because you know what's about to happen. Lightweight champ is coming soon,
Get
man.
the strap.
Straight out of Worcester.
Bitch.
You know what the fuck time it is, man. I'm Charlie MaSheen. He's Cash No Money, man. We at
Zero
CWTMB
bread.
Radio. We out, man. We love y'all. Let's go.